Friday on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. Here with Grant Hill, Doris Burke, and Ali LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. And joining us at the broadcast table tonight, our very special guest, Shams Charania. Great to have you with us, Shams.
Great to be here, BA. Great to be here with you guys. I very much look forward to this.
We'll see if you say that when you're done with us here. And the starting lineup for the Nets. The tandem on the perimeter, Thomas and Porter Jr. Then it's Dimon, then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Clowney in at the power forward position. Pass to Thomas for three. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep. And Shams, in this summer's draft, the Brooklyn Nets becoming the first team ever to select 5 first-rounders.
They've got a lot of young players, BA, and Coach Jordi Fernandez is renowned for his player development, and now he has plenty to work with. And you look at this rookie group, a lot of playmaking and creation. That's the recurring theme there, and they're maintaining flexibility year to year.
Is there time now or more in the future?
It's more in the future. They're building with a lot of assets. They've got a ton of draft capital. They've got a ton of salary cap space even next summer. So this is a team that we could see over the next couple of years make some pretty big moves.
Nets are going to be in the headlines quite a bit, for sure.
Nick Claxton, to me, guys, one of those great energy guys. You know what you can expect from him night after night. Incredible effort defensively, shot blocking, and a vertical threat at the rim on the offensive end.
Thompson outside. Clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Here's Dimon, an 8-point differential. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. And out of bounds. The Rockets will take it. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. It's Thompson, high post. Here he goes. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Pass to Clowney. Outside Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And we've heard greats like KD and LeBron question ring culture in the NBA, Shams.
They both chased after championships as well, though. They've both gone after those rings. And so, for sure, counting rings, that definitely oversimplifies the legacy of the game. We have to see exactly how the player's body of work stacks up. Everyone's going to have their own opinion. Everyone's going to have their take. And trying to influence public opinion is a tricky game. At the end of the day, people are going to look at stats. They're going to look at how many championships you win. They're going to look at the entire body of work. And rings culture is a part of that to an extent.
Yeah, and think about the civic pride that comes to a city that an organization is in when they do win a championship.
Kevin Durant won 2 rings with the Warriors when he went there. LeBron James won 2 rings with the Miami Heat when he went there. So they both have gone and sought after that culture that comes with championship pedigree.
Here's Clowney, covered by Smith. Shot clock at 5. Here's Clowney. Off the mark there with a 3.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Thomas passes to Claxton. Back to Thomas. And here's Porter outside. Brooklyn, no good that time either. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 6-point game. Şengün, the screen. Thompson, that's good. Thompson's got his second basket of the game.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Here's Dimon. Still no points. Pass to Clowney. Outside Porter to snap the cold streak. Smith with the rebound. The Rockets have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Some around the league, Shams, saying the Big Three super team era is done. You see it that way?
Listen, BA, the latest CBA clearly is designed to spread talent around the league, clearly is designed for parity around the league, but I really feel like the super team era really came and went pretty quickly. We saw Miami with their Big Three win it all. Kevin Durant to Golden State was really a one-off product of the salary cap spike in 2016. That's been about...
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that was going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Pass to Clowney. And here's Porter. Here's Dimon. No good from outside. Thompson goes in. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Şengün with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Back to Durant. Nails the baby hook.
You see how quick Kevin Durant is off the floor near the rim. That's tough to stop.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Pass to Porter. There's a screen. And he drops it in from the low post. Porter's got 7.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Picked by Smith. Out to the right wing. Back to Thompson. Here's Dimon, defended by Thompson. Claxton with it. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Şengün.
Well, if Claxton can be a force and start to absorb some contact, put defenders in tough spots, that would be real growth.
Shams, a personal question for you. This is just about the industry in general. I know you have all these sources. You don't reveal your sources. No good journalist does. But what's in it for them?
You know, BA, I'm going to tell you guys that this is a nice family environment here at the desk. It's always something for me, 365, 24/7. These are real relationships. It's always a two-way street when it comes to whether it's a source, a relationship that I have in this industry. And right now, more than ever, it's a relationship business. You can't just show up when you need someone. And so for me, I go every day and try to build the best relationships I can.
Hey, and let's face it, we're in the entertainment industry. And how entertaining is it to get a scoop from Shams?
Come on now, we're all waiting for it.
High IQ of Fred VanVleet is why he is so good in pick-and-roll action.
Outside Porter. Pass to Williams. Now Thomas. Four on the clock. Back to Williams. No good on the triple. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Easton. Williams grabs the board. VanVleet against Thomas. Williams from long range knocks down the triple.
Well, we know Cam Thomas can score, but nice facilitating right there. Set up the open man.
The Rockets have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Capella, screen on Thomas. Out to the right wing. Porter with the steal. In transition, here they come. Here's Williams, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's VanVleet. There's the drive. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn leading by 8. Thomas outside. Pass to Claxton. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Claxton's got 8.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Capella, screen on Thomas. Now Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
Thomas against Van Vliet. Thomas misses.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Screen by Capella. 12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Thomas left side. And here's Porter outside. And that's not going to go. And so the first quarter is in the books. Nets out in front, up by 8. Don't go. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
On the floor for the Nets, they've got Williams. Saraf is out there with Terrence Mann. Then there's Sharp, and it's Highsmith in at the power forward. And he's good on the second. And Shams, the last few years, teams often giving up a lot of draft picks when they traded for a difference maker.
The market has changed, BA, and the thought process has been, assuming the trade moves the needle, those picks you're giving up aren't very good. But listen, if the trade doesn't work, you just gave up the farm. And that's the risk-reward that you play with as a general manager.
To the middle. Here's Capella, and it's Capella with the jam.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella, and he's got a lot of them.
Now Powell. On the wing man, and the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Pass to Capella. Stolen by Sharp. To the paint. The kick out to Williams. Sinks the tray. Williams has got 8.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Şengün, a screen on Powell. Van Vliet outside. Here's Şengün. Powell brings the double. Şengün passes to Van Vliet. Can't hit that one. Brooklyn leading by 8. Here's Williams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Brooklyn making some changes. Clowney, he's checked in for Sharp. Porter Jr. comes in for Highsmith. Dimon comes in for Powell. All right, chums, I got to ask you a personal question here. You know the screen time, that pops up on your cell phone? When your phone gives you that usage report, I assume that daily average is in double digits?
BA, I haven't looked. I don't want to look, to be honest. I'm clearly a power user, that's for sure. I think I would be ashamed of the screen time I have. Speaking of which, BA, do we have any outlets here at the desk? Can I charge my phone right now? Oh, wait, it's right here. Never mind. I got it, BA.
The Shams carbon footprint. It's impressive. We got to get our news, though. That one's off.
An exceptionally skilled player. You hope Michael Porter Jr. stays healthy. I mean, his potential is limitless.
Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. Outside Easton. Now here's Capella. 5 on the clock. Eason with the jam.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Porter from outside. The Rockets pull it in. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Van Vliet. He's guarded closely. Capella in the high post. Pass to Şengün. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Houston. And a change for the Nets. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Brooklyn leading by 8. And Shams, you're on TV probably more than ever. Is that challenging? I mean, how often do you have to shave every day?
Yeah, B.A., I always got to be camera ready. And in season, particularly with the Luka Doncic trade, that happened so late at night that I knew at 11 p.m. Central Time I had to be ready. And for me, of course, interacting with my sources and getting information is one thing, but being TV ready, being ready to be on camera, it keeps me busier than ever. I know I have to be ready 24/7, 365.
You always look good, Shams. You're always ready for TV, man.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be like you.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Smith, he's checked in for Shepherd. And it's Thompson in for Van Vliet. Back to man. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Brooklyn pulls it in. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Back over to you.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. 6 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Yep, that one goes.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Porter, the pass to Claxton. Over to the wing. Claxton, a screen on Thompson. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 6. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, you allow him a path to the cup, look out.
And Shams, with younger teams like OKC taking the reins, new stars for fans to get acquainted with. Any concern there for the league?
You know, B.A., I think the parity in all these young up-and-coming players is good, and it would probably be more of a concern if these young teams weren't as formidable. But listen, stars like LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, they have had their heyday. You want to see that next generation of players ready to carry the mantle, whether that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Luka Doncic, Cooper Flag, the list goes on.
Pass to Clowney. Now Thomas. Tries it from 19. It's rebounded by Houston. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. Capella, screen on Porter. Inside. And it's Capella with the jam.
They closed the gap over the last few possessions. Can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Thomas, a screen on Thompson. Here's Dimon. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Thompson passes to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
Thomas outside.
Houston foul. Josh Okogie. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Dimon. Launches it. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Boy, excellent pass from Cam Thomas. This is exactly what his coaches want more of.
Rockets trail by 5. Thompson scanning the floor. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Thomas outside. Here's Clowney. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
Thompson outside. And play stops. A whistle there on what... Looks like an illegal screen.
Now that's foul number 2, and he's got to avoid another this half if he wants to stay on the floor.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Adams is checked in. Here's Dimon. 5 points in the game. Outside for Porter. Pass to Dimon. Claxton a screen on Thompson to the inside. And Claxton throws it down.
Claxton, an elite finisher at the rim. That is nicely done.
Well, we know you got to get going, but thanks, Shams. As always, it's been fun and informative, my friend.
BA, no problem. Always glad to join, but I got to go. I got to get to this meeting.
Man's got things to do.
A guy who's really in the know, and as somebody who prides themselves on doing research, boy, you have got to respect the legwork and the dedication he brings to the table.
Pass to Clowney, and there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
There's 39 seconds left in the second. Here's Dimon. Just 5 to shoot. Porter from outside. He buries it from 3. Porter's got 11 points.
And just a nice smooth stroke on that 3 from Porter Jr. He knows that shot very well.
Here's Thompson. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Houston foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Second personal foul. Fifth team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Line for the Nets. Cameron Thomas. Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Thomas.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Here's Thompson. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Brooklyn. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. Back after this.
And get ready for the fans.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all.
Taking a look here at the Rockets, it's been a painful start for them, 0-2. I know the season's young, but they're probably feeling a little...
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Nets. That's it for us.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, you got to like what we're seeing from Amin Thompson.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Inside, Smith and Şengün. Josh Okogie is out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Claxton, a screen on Smith. Down low. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game. But the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Here's Thompson. Brooklyn with the board. Demon's got 4 rebounds in the game. From 20 feet. Porter's shot is off.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Thompson against Porter. Smith with a screen on Porter. Here's Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Porter from outside. Thompson pulls it in.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
Thomas with a steal and pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Porter, the pass to Thomas. Here's Dimon. He's got 5. Thomas drives in and stolen by Durant. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Going inside, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
That first step is so dangerous with Amin. I mean, he was just gone.
Here's Dimon, defended by Thompson. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Pass to Claxton. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
0 for 3 to start the second half. You've got to start finding your footing here.
Kept alive. Here's Okogie. Smith outside. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. Thompson, no good. Nets leading by 5. Claxton, a screen on Thompson. And Claxton throws it down.
Boy, Nick Claxton active offensively and thus far being well rewarded.
And after trading away a lot of their top veteran players, the Nets going young doors.
Well, they are, B.A., and the rumor, though, says that they are looking to try to rebuild quickly. It's obviously a big market, New York City. And let's remember, free agency is a viable avenue to improve. And once they collect enough young assets, things can turn quickly.
Pass to Porter, beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Thompson passes to Şengün. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, textbook work by Şengün. Setting a solid screen and then getting open.
Pass to Thomas. And the basket is good. Thomas has got 10 points in the game.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Thompson passes to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Nets leading by 5. Pass to Clowney. And here's Thomas. And he goes in for the dunk.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And so Thompson will bring it up for Houston. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
And here's Porter outside. Hits a three-pointer. 14 points for him.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Thompson outside. Driving in. The kick to Durant. Şengün, the screen. Durant puts some moves on. Claxton with the block.
This is why he's out there. Protect the paint at all costs. Nick Claxton send it back.
To the wing on the left. They set the screen. Şengün against Porter. Fires for 3. Claxton can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 8. Durant surveying the D. Smith with a screen on Porter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
There are some superstars who just love to play the game and work on the craft. That is Kevin Durant in a nutshell.
Eason's checked in for Okogie. Man, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Brooklyn leading by 7. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, those who worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Yeah.
Thank you, Allie. Durant, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, the athleticism on display. Nick Claxton makes these throwdowns look easy.
Şengün passes to Thompson. Şengün, the screen. Thompson goes in. The 11-footer. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Pass to Claxton. Here's Dimon, defended by Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Claxton. It's hauled in by Houston. And here's Durant. He's got 9. A strong finish from KD inside.
Well, let's just sit back and admire the brilliance of Kevin Durant. He makes these floaters look easy.
Pass to Dimon. Now here's Thomas. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
Well, when you think about Cam Thomas, Doris, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Well, it's the first thing that comes into Cam's mind, and that's put the ball in the basket. And the ability to do it from range or off the bounce, this guy is a special offensive player.
Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Houston will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Green comes in for Smith. Shepard, he's checked in for Durant. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Amen Thompson. Back to VanVleet. To the middle. Stolen by Sharp. In transition. Here comes Brooklyn. Good on the bucket. Porter's got 16 points now. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nets.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
And it's in there. He's got 5.
Don't let the diminutive size fool you. That's a big-time explosive drive right by the defense. We see you, Fred VanVleet.
Here's Sharp. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Nets lead by 13. And Houston has possession. Capella, screen on Powell. VanVleet drives, and the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul of the game.
Boy, his ball security flawless in the first half, but since then, it's an absolute disaster.
Outside band. There's 14 seconds left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Porter. There's the triple. The shot, no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Nets. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. Sharp out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then it's Zaire Williams. And it's Powell in at the point guard position. VanVleet against Porter. Capella, the pass to Şengün. The kick out to VanVleet. And the 3 off target.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Here's Williams. Rebound by VanVleet. Rockets trail by 15. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Şengün, a screen on Williams. VanVleet with it. Now Porter defending. Şengün, no good. And Williams has got the ball here for Brooklyn. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Ooh, it's stolen by Easton. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist.
You can always see the awareness that Şengün has with the ball. Knows exactly where his teammates are going to go.
Pass to Sharp. Outside man. Easton against Williams. To the inside. Powell. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Rockets. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The 10th pick in 2021. Zaire Williams fits that mold everyone is looking for, Doris. The tall, rangy wing.
BA, I think you can obviously, the physical potential is there. As far as this guy's efficiency and decision-making, that's a work in progress, and the only way to get there is with repetition for Zaire.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good.
I don't know how you cannot love Fred VanVleet. This guy brings toughness. He's fearless in the clutch. He competes on the defensive end, and his IQ is as good as it gets.
Inside. Outside for Porter. The 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Durant, pass to Şengün, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Nick Claxton.
And I love when Şengün is aggressive inside, making the D foul him right there.
That one misses.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Outside Porter. Pass to Williams. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. They double team Durant. Capella finds Şengün. Oh, got a piece of it. And now the Nets on the break. Williams with it. VanVleet covering. Hey, rejected by Capella. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Man, the pass to Williams. Back to Powell. The three.
Well, there's no question that Fred VanVleet's competitive toughness, his desire, and the defense is what has given him a shot to be a legit NBA force.
Here's Capella, and it's Capella with the jam.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Outside, Williams. Williams can't get that one to fall.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle. Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Houston making some changes. Smith comes in for Clint Capella, and it's Thompson in for Shepard. Brooklyn also changing it up. Clowney, he's checked in for Williams. Thomas comes in for Mann. Dimon comes in for Powell. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Thomas outside. To the inside. Here's Dimon to stop the drought. And he takes it up and lays it in. And the Nets lead by 12.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Şengün, the screen. VanVleet with it. Claxton picks him up. Here's Dimon. Back to Thomas. From the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. VanVleet outside. Here's the floater.
Boy, how about the reach of Nick Claxton? He uses every bit of that 7-foot wingspan.
And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And Houston making a change here. Okogie's checked in. Free throw good. Claxton. Rockets trail by 15. Here's Thompson. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Thompson's got 10 points in just the second half.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
Here's Dimon. Pass to Porter. Shot clock at 6. The three is up. And it's Dimon missing. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Smith with a screen on Porter. Durant on the attack. And Durant with the big finish.
So unpredictable, so versatile. When KD's working that pick and roll, the defense has a hard time dealing with it.
Thomas outside. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Okogie, the pass to Durant. Şengün, a screen on Porter. Over Claxton. And another basket for Houston.
Yeah, the whole floor is open for Kevin Durant offensively. Mid-range is his sweet spot, folks.
And Claxton throws it down.
Listen, this guy's a barometer for this team's success offensively. They go as he goes.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
Up again. Outside Durant. And another shot. Oh, the shot is off. Brooklyn leading by 9. Here's Dimon. Not that time. The Rockets have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth.
Wow, that explosive first step. Josh Okogie sees a driving lane and says, yes, sir, I'm finishing this one.
Thomas, left side. Porter misses the three.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Şengün, a screen on Porter. Durant. Looming large, KD.
Big moments. This is who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is in the balance.
Here's Dimon. Porter outside. And the three misses.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Nets leading by 5. Thomas with the ball. Now Claxton. Yes! Using that window!
There's a reason Nick Claxton has led the league in field goal percentage at least once. This guy is able to get easy looks.
Thompson. Both hands there for a little extra!
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk. Kevin Durant, absolutely fearless. If the game's in the balance, he will demand the basketball. This guy embraces coming up big for his team.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Now, this is called pressing the action, and Cam Thomas is known for it.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Great job at the line, and it's now a 2-possession game.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Smith. Outside Thompson. Smith with a screen on Claxton. Just 5 to shoot.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
Timeout called. Houston. Only 2 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.